Yo, what is good, people? Um, Again, dude, I recorded this video once already, and I made the mistake again of not having good audio. So, hopefully now I won't make that mistake again. We took 3 trades today. Today was not as strange as yesterday, but it wasn't as frustrating, that's for sure. It was a little weird. Coming into market open, technically you would have wanted to be bullish just because of these equal highs. Stacked right here. They're not perfect, but relative equal highs plus this volume imbalance. So realistically, you probably wanted to be long coming into market open, but I did not go long. The first trade we took was off of this inversion right here. Originally I wasn't going to take it because we got this inversion, and this is probably kind of goofy, but we actually ended up getting perfect equal lows right here off of this candle close. So the moment we closed and I saw that, I immediately longed market order. And I got an entry right at about here. I just set a really tight stop loss because I didn't want to risk too much since this wasn't like super high probability or anything. We didn't really, I guess we did sweep some buy side, and we got a decent inversion on the 2-minute, but still there was equal highs and a volume imbalance up here. So I just wanted to play it safe. So I didn't risk too much. I really didn't make much off of that play, but it was there nonetheless. The second trade we took, this one was a little bit better in my opinion. This one had a way better reason for it. Obviously we've kind of already shown, bearish structure. We took out all of this liquidity right through here. But it looked like we wanted to come back up into here. I don't know if this was a 5-minute or what this was. We kind of just tapped back into up here, and we got a really strong reversal right here. And I think I took this trade off of the 3-minute. Let's see. Yeah, so I took it off the 3-minute off this inversion right here. Just stops right above the inversion gap, and then I only targeted these relative equal lows right here. This was on the 15-minute is what we were targeting. Yeah, right about here. So I really didn't expect it to go any lower than that, which is why I have my stop or my TP right here. I did not have a break-even point. Had I had one, it probably would have been around here, but I really didn't have one around here, especially since we already had so much strong displacement. There wasn't really a good spot to go break-even, so this was kind of a riskier trade, but it played out well. I saw a lot of people holding all the way to down here, which I did not do. I didn't really see the point in it. I just wanted to get my piece and go because I wasn't confident that we weren't just going to reverse back at the equal lows to go to the equal highs. So I closed it right here. And then I got off. I got off the charts for for probably about an hour. I went to the gym. There wasn't really anything. I was checking while I was at the gym. There really wasn't much here. I mean, there might have been a 1-minute in this little leg right here, but this is kind of choppy. There's not really much you want to take off that. The next trade I did take, you can see down here, not super ideal, but I will give you my reasoning. So obviously we swept most sell side. There wasn't really much else for us to sweep. We swept just about anything and everything we wanted to. We did have relative equal lows right here, okay? Relative equal lows. You can see them. There's one right here. I'll just draw it out. Hold on, let me just draw it real quick. Let me see if I can get a... There we go. Yeah, okay, so you can see here we had pretty much perfect equal lows. So I saw that, and I also saw that there was actually perfect equal lows right here. So on the 1 hour, we had perfect equal lows, and then we also had these equal lows right here. I saw this really strong displacement on the 3-minute, I think, as well as the 2-minute. Yeah. And I just went ahead and took a long. I mean, a short. I mean, I didn't really expect this to go any higher. I felt like this was a decent reversal point right here in this 10-minute. I think it's a 15-minute as well. Yeah. We got a strong rejection off of it on the 3-minute. And then we got this really strong inversion. So I was really honestly expecting us to take these equal lows, but it didn't look like we wanted to do that. And as a matter of fact, we may want to run up a little bit higher before we do that. I didn't risk nearly as much on this one as I did on this one. This one was a way riskier trade than these both. I think these kind of canceled each other out, but I'm really not mad about this play. I mean, we tapped into a PD array. We got true manipulation. We got, you can see accumulation right here in this little box. Nice manipulation into this PD array, and then we got displacement. inversing on the 3-minute. So I really did expect us to go lower and at least sweep these accumulation lows, but it doesn't look like we're ready to do that. And in fact, it looks like we're validating or invalidating this gap right here, which is not ideal. We're respecting it on the 10-minute, but on the 5-minute, we're most certainly not. So anyways, that was my reasoning for this trade. I'm really not mad about this trade. This was decent. It is what it is, you know. You can't win them all. That's just a part of it. So, like I said, this one was okay. This one is a little bit better. This one, I really don't see any problem with it. You guys might have some other inputs on why this may have been not so ideal, but this really didn't look that bad to me. I mean, we even inversed. I guess there wasn't really much of a gap on the 5-minute. Maybe we could have looked to inverse this as well, but then you would have kind of had chopped RR with a trade that looks like this. I mean, this would have been what you'd have entered here, stops here. I guess that wouldn't have been so bad, but oh well, it is what it is. Lesson learned. Maybe I could have waited for it to fully inverse, but I guess I got a little greedy. Really not a big deal. Not super mad about it, like I said. Followed my rules. Today was good. I probably will go ahead and get off the charts though for today, unless I just see something super perfect textbook to take these equal lows, because I would like them taken, but there are still also equal highs up here. Why do I have that marked as equal lows? I just not realized that. Dude. It's kind of annoying. Whatever. Anyways, so that was the trades for the day. You can see here we're up $600 on our performance stats. We were down 1,000. A lot of that was just kind of psychology based, really just taking subpar trades. I looked back on one of the trades that I took that lost the bulk of the money, and I was like, I don't even know why. That was just dumb. One of those trades was an accident. I accidentally placed minis instead of micros. I think that was the $500 day. So whatever, it is what it is. We're back out of drawdown, and hopefully within the week or two we can get into an express account, and then with that express account I'll probably just wait till January to trade and try and get a payout. I don't want to be greedy. I certainly don't want to blow it during, you know, the slow weeks. So anyways, that's all. Just wanted to get on and, like I said, recap these trades. Two good ones, one not so much, but I followed my rules nonetheless, which is what I'm happy for. So thanks, peace guys.